We need a chill song for Monday mornings.
Oh yeah.
I think so. I mean, usually we just hop in here and hang out, but like there seems to be updates that we have to, deal with.
Oh, this is like my This is it's probably when you have nylon strings on a non-nylon string guitar.
I mean, are you gonna give us an update? Adam Sandler style.
I don't think I can pull that off, but I wish I could. Wax is in the toilet and Ethereum is too. that's all you get.
I saw
see the prices this morning. Like they're like.
I did. They were low. Yeah.
They're fucking awesome.
I saw. I saw somebody in our Discord chat saying like, what was it? Ethereum. $800, $80. I can't remember. But I was like, it might be all right. I mean, except for the fact that, I kind of spent all my money that I made in the bull market already.
Right.
So it's kind of, but yeah. Happy Hour is good. I enjoyed that. If you didn't check it out, we put a post. G-Kid, who is the, committee chair builder, sent me some images, just a few. So we rolled those out. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Ethereum people, speaking of Ethereum.
Okay.
And there's some pretty cool projects that are coming in. We got to hear from ApeSwap. We got to hear from the Meta Art Club. Got to hear from some dude that apparently wanted us all to turn our microphones off. That was cool.
Right? That was interesting.
That was weird. I didn't really know what he meant. And like, it was kind of funny because like, I think you were probably thinking the same thing as me. It's like, does he mean us, or does he mean like people breathing heavily into their microphones? Does he mean like the guests like that are telling us about their awesome projects? Like it was just a weird kind of bizarre moment. So I mean, a moment of silence, at the time, and a day of remembrance today, and moving on to bigger and brighter things. I put the link for the recap in the comments. Definitely check it out. And also, if you're interested in being on the building committee, I think we still are looking for builders, and G-Kit's looking for builders. So definitely hit him up. It's all there.
Awesome sauce. I was like going around looking for something. This is the kind of morning I'm having, Jimmy. I was looking around for something, and now I'm like, what was I looking for? I don't know. Damn it.
Are you in world, or are you like?
I am now, yes.
Maybe you were looking for that new build that's next to UpLifters Tower.
I mean, we're gonna go look at that. Jen messaged me late last night and said, hey, you definitely need to see what's next to UpLifters Tower now, but don't do it until you guys are live on the show. I'm like,
I haven't done it yet either. That's fun.
Dokey. All right, let me pull this up here. We'll go do that. TC, thanks for being here this morning. I do have to say, this is Austin's place. If you guys haven't seen this, I haven't seen the top of it. I like that. It's kind of cute.
I like how it's in the desert because he kind of spends most of his time in the desert, right?
This whole map just makes me happy. It's so cool. Is that a hole?
That's a cool little tunnel. Right.
Village over here. Anyway, wrong world.
Isn't that an oxymoron when it comes to uplift worlds?
Oh, that there is no wrong worlds?
Yeah.
Because that's true. All right, well, let's do some gratitudes while we're here. I'm grateful for Jen and Russ for coming up with this crazy idea to put Times Square near here. And we're gonna go check that out in a second. Jimmy, how about you? TC, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for my missus today because I guess I can be a little bit testy and bitchy, and she just kind of laughs about it, which is fun. You know, she's pretty cool. We'll meet her someday. Some of you will meet her someday. But we have a lot of laughs because we're curious on how things are gonna go when we get back to North America, because relationships are different in different countries, and I can foresee, what do you call them? Those dudes who like to save women, trying to save her from me, which is hilarious because she's like the toughest person I know, right? It's like she's like, but I want to be nice to everyone. I'm like, honey, being nice to everyone in America, I don't know. I mean, they're not going to be nice to me.
Spawn in without looking at it.
So yeah, as I told you, we went to the DMV today, like to do things, and it's fun because like the DMV is not fun, but it's actually not that bad here because you don't actually have to deal with people. Now that's cool.
What?
And I mean, there's going to be a lot of art that's going there.
So what we're going to do is put selfies from people that we meet in real time.
I like it.
Yeah, this is incredible.
I'm going to send this to Sean because this is kind of where my story was going. Sean, he might go to NFT NYC, but considering all the things that he does in the NFT space and in the crypto space, he actually hates being at conferences. So I was going to say, dude, this is great for people who can't be at the conference, but it's also great for people who don't want to go to the conference. They can just come check out what happened here. And, oh,
shit.
It'd be pretty awesome. UDT, 1 million NFT. Okay, so that's interesting, and that makes.
I just want to test if this will work. Oh, it's on Nifty too. That's awesome.
That makes that insane proposal that you came up with that Swineland Chris P decided to enact with Stallman, and build a world for, what was it, 5 billion upliftium,
right?
And it's underway. I'm going to put an article together sometime soon, but yeah.
Oh man,
a bunch of 5 of them I think got together and they put out a whole bunch of upliftium, and if people want to donate 10 million, I guess the plan is that you'll get a piece of land in this new world when it gets.
Hey, you basically are pre-buying a piece of land, and if they don't get up to the 5 billion, if they don't win it, they'll just send it all back. That's smart. Yeah. You have to trust them, but it seems like a risk that is not insane.
Yeah, and I mean they're quite active in the community. I mean, right? Chris is the same guy who recently threw up a Stonks Miners image just below Spawn in gratitude, and that plot and a few others that he has. He's actually transferred them to another account, and all the rewards of people building or people traveling or people using those plots are going to out to Stonks Miners holders, which is pretty cool. So I think he's doing an amazing thing and putting real value into the ecosystem as a businessman, if that makes sense. That's a cool shot.
That's awesome. Somebody very much likes gold. There's more people building around here. All right. Yeah, that's amazing. It's freaking generous. That's nuts. Cool. I send some pictures over to
I like the fact that it'll be populated in real time with images that, like, you know, hi, my name's Corey. Can I take a picture with you? And then by the time you've introduced what the uplift is, you could show them the next photo on your phone, which is them in the uplift world on the billboard in NYC NFT build next to UpLifters Tower. That's pretty cool. I like it. So the plot is, yeah, I mean, that's like just one of the community plots. That's UpLifters Tower and the Tuttle Gratitude Building, and there's one more building behind it, but it's the same size as those community plots that went out in Genesis. I think it was 250 by 250 were the biggest ones, right?
Yeah, this could probably this could probably almost fit on a 50 by 50.
That NYC.
It seems like it's a little bit longer, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. I mean, there's a lot going on. We've got an okay week. That.
Even our logo isn't. I'm surprised it worked out as well as it did. That's awesome.
There's a lot of events that are happening on a weekly basis too. I'm not sure if people are aware, but they did the Save Borvalis. Sorry, Borvalis? I think it's Save Borvalis event last weekend. The gratitude ceremonies are still happening. We're doing the Uplift happy hours. If you have events, definitely reach out to Mitzi, who's the chair, or anyone on the events committee, and get those down. I like. There's more events than I can keep track of now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
So, and a lot of them are happening on a reoccurring weekly basis, which is even cooler.
Yep. Yeah, we're starting to pick up speed.
So it might seem quiet, but as for the show, we have a pretty decent lineup this week. We got Bet Hochberger, which is a CPA. For all things crypto. They help individuals invest in crypto Web3 businesses with accounting and taxes. I think we have a very decent relationship with them, if I'm not mistaken. On Wednesday, we've got Yoshi back. And on Friday, we've got Jeffrey Haas from Dapper Gents. Two guys that love video games and cryptocurrency. They play, review, and critique crypto NFT games for beginners on YouTube. And they're going to come join us on Friday the 17th, which is pretty cool. And that's our week so far. If you are aware of any Ethereum projects that might deserve an embassy in Ethereum or DGen, please reach out. That's all I got. Do you have anything to
Yeah, I mean, New York's coming up. You know, I think like, you know, I think, you know, this might be like the full-on crypto bottom getting printed in, right? I mean, wax going down to frickin', you know, 8 cents where it's at right now. Like, that doesn't feel like it could last that much longer as far as I'm concerned. But who knows, right? Whatever, we'll just work through whatever we want to work through. And yeah, so this is the time, right? Like we're gonna keep blasting away, and other people will quit, and you know, then everyone's like, oh my god, you guys are so lucky next bull market, you guys are making so much money. Like, fuck you, luck. No, we stuck around and we did shit. I know TC is too. By the way, Jimmy, remind me, I'm gonna buy you some mining network shit and send it to you. TC got me into it, and it's fucking like early Our Planet days.
Yeah, interesting.
And could last 10 minutes or 3 months. I don't know, right? But like, I want you to see it because it's fucking funny.
That's funny. I get it. So G-Kid's been doing some cool like little render videos where he's been, you know, moving the characters around 3D ones. I'm gonna hit him up and I'm gonna be like, hey dude, go over to UpLifters Tower and get like the GKIT avatar doing the moonwalk on the wax path. Yes. And so like, you know, you're still looking forward because like it might be 8 cents now, but we're definitely going back to where we were. I mean, the wax network isn't going to die. Some other cryptos might, but I highly, you know, anticipate that wax will keep picking up speed, right? Like we haven't seen outrageous highs yet. So for all those people who were complaining that they missed the bottom, I mean, that's the beauty of crypto. The bottom always comes back.
It'll
might
come back.
not within reach, right? But yeah.
Oh man. I'll probably show you guys this Times Square during the day. It's bad. It's better if I show you guys my screen.
This almost needs to be on a t-shirt.
Right?
That can be worn at NFT NYC. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Talking to Jeff off screen here from NFT the movie. So I wanted to send him a picture of their logo that's already in there. It's awesome. Awesome. So yeah, going to New York in a few days. Gonna see all the people. Yeah,
not just some, all of them.
All of them, all the people. This is, yeah, I gotta basically say, damn UTC for getting me into one of these fucking clicker games. But this one is printing money, so you know, also thank you. Yeah, ROI right now, Jimmy, if you do it right, is between 10 and 20 days.
Wow,
which is like, yeah, very early Our Planet vibe. Which is nuts. And again, like especially with all the drops and shit like that, who knows how long any of this lasts or whatever, but it's pretty entertaining right now, and it's well designed.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right? Like,
to be fair,
Our Planet kind of took off in the final days of the bear, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's
I mean,
true.
I don't.
Now, granted, I don't think we're in the final days of the bear. I think we're still in the beginning. If it is a bear market, right? Like that, like, yeah.
No, but like, I mean, there might be some time left, right? Like, it was going on for quite a while before it actually took off.
Yeah. So. Yep. Yeah, Russell, that's amazing. Russell just popped in. Times Square build was as close as I could get it. For what I saw in Google Earth, it's going to be a gallery for NFT NYC selfies with Corey and Jen, with contact info and hopefully gratitudes. Not hopefully. Let's make that shit mandatory.
Yeah, so that's exciting. Uplift team Corey and Jen will be representing at NYC NFT. And it must have been quite some time since you guys have actually met in person too.
Yeah, she was down here with her kids. I want to say a couple of years ago, but it's all fuzzy. It might have been more recent or much earlier. I don't know. Something. What's up, Joe? Yeah. So you know, things are moving, right? And so always look for the people that are building. That's, I mean, ultimately, that's what I really want to find. I want to find the people that are on Ethereum that are still, you know, planning on delivering and building and iterating through this down market. That's like super important. And it's going to be an amazing group, right? We're going to have 100 projects that are still gunning, not slowing down. And that's going to be a cool vibe.
I like that sentiment too, right? Like, it's like, what happens in a year or longer, but potentially a year, when, you know, we're back on our way up, as these cycles work, and everyone's just like, man, like, why didn't we get, you know, applaud in the uplift? And it's like, well, because you disappeared when shit got tough. Like you didn't, hang out.
I was like, everybody's selling their UDT to me right now. Because I've bought a bunch over the past week and a half. They're all gonna regret it.
Yep.
But I mean, we've said it and communicated as much as humanly possible. This is what the plan is. We're not messing around. Blah 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 blah. All the things, right? And I guess like my belief is absolute because I know what our team and what I personally am gonna do. So it's easy for me. But yeah, what are you gonna do?
Right. And I mean, there's a ton of people still in the uplift that are building for other people.
100%.
That like the crypto market lull hasn't really affected the way that they see the metaverse, right? So we're kind of beyond that general, oh, it's time to get out of crypto and buy gold scenario that like a lot of the mainstream investors that are just here for the hype, position themselves for the next market, which is okay too. I mean, if that's the way that you want to play it, but I mean, that's a way more difficult way to do it, in my opinion. I mean, I think a lot of people who played it that way got wrecked in Terra, for example, right? Mm-hmm. Or a lot of people who played it that way watched their Bitcoin Cash investment go to, a fraction of what it was worth the first bull run, right? A lot of people who played it that way, on the flip side, that got out of EOS at the top of the last bull market probably are thanking themselves, right? Right. There's two ways to play it, right? But if you're going to play that game, you probably got to be good at it, right? Like, and I'd rather just come and lay some rail and throw out some gratitudes and, meet people, in world. And my biggest challenge right now is like, I'm finding all these cool plots that like, I've got to wean them down. Right? I keep having to remind myself, Jimmy, this is Pokemon. I can't just buy them all. But yeah, the gratitude rail, man. There's a lot of people who have come out, and it extends far. There's a station now just off of Spawn to the south, and it runs from Spawn, which is right pretty much in the center of the world, like all the way down to like where Michael EOS USA is and further, right? Like it touches the bottom rail on the server, which is like half the map south, and it branches off into 4 or 5 different directions, right? So shout out to all the people who have like donated resources, right? Like had suggestions. There's a little Dropbox, right? Like G-Kid's like, hey, dude, come over. I've got a bunch of rail for you. I went over to his plot. He whitelisted me to it. I picked it up. I got to snap some awesome shots of videos. We've got tons of people who are coming out and building cool little things. Silver Eye and Chris P and Kawe and Michael EOS USA. And I mean, eventually, Corey, we're going to be able to run through probably Telos racetrack just north of Spawn, and you'll be able to watch Anders and EOS USA Michael race side by side from one plot to the other. It'll be super fun, So
yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. TC's asking when the next 24-hour sale is going to be. What's that?
I don't think we really stated this, but I thought like we haven't really officially said this, but somebody in the comments complained, that they only had 1 or 2 days notice, and like they needed to unstake wax, and they were a little bit annoyed, and it kind of got thrown out there that like you know, we're not holding to this, but like expect it to be more frequent than not. Usually like month end kind of seemed like a good route. I don't know if we ever put that to stone, but I think like, you know.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. In my opinion.
Like I was kind of against it a little bit to open the whole thing up. I wanted to do you know, one I thought it would be better to do one world at a time. But now after seeing it being done twice, I've kind of flipped because it's like, you know, I picked up a new land in the last one and I went over there and I was checking it out and I was building stuff. And then I wandered to the edge of my plot as you do. And I'm like, damn it, I should have bought that one too, right? Like, because there's this perfect connection. So I think a lot of people do that, right? And it allows people to kind of ease in and build their empire rather than just having to go all in. So
makes sense. Makes sense.
Wow. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Corey and I are going to wrap it up. Get back to, you know, lazing on the beach in Tahiti for a bit.
Like we do.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Come back, you know, tomorrow and the next day. We've got some fun, divergent topics, right? One is CPA and accounting when it comes to crypto, and the other is our good friend Yoshi, who's gonna be back and share some updates. I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, always look forward to seeing him. So
yeah, he got me and a few other people into the rooftop party for Wax, which is cool. I excite, Jimmy. I excite. Hey TC, just so you know, I just bought the floor of Epix on Mining Network, so I found some extra wax. I said I wasn't gonna buy anymore, and I fucking lied. Oopsie daisies.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right. Well, we will see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for being you, and
woohoo.